It's third down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that hole. Follows the play with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run. It's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Moves up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. Started at 28. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He brings it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. It's a solid game.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And he's at their second down. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends him up first down at the 33. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made out at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up with the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Georgia. The momentum really building up. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. You got to fight for 60
instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Grab down. Gain 5 yards. Brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut into this lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You seem to be able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop. First and 10 now for the 18. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. It would be just good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hop over the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper running through the tackle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Powering through the defense. Touchdown, Gators. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job. He secures the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Did the defense come up with answers this time?
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That one is incomplete. The defender is right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Bulldogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man. It's Humphries. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle there and get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He stays alive. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. He signs up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Gators will send the punt team on the field.
It's fourth down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They find the slot receiver on the drag route that time.
job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Put the offense to football at the 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he spikes it to stop the clock. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They move the ball to 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for 1st and goal from the 8. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear.
pitches to Athens, Georgia, and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Evans. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of the season where all of us love talking about what's coming up. We're predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to...
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man,
it's a running room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
Right down the gut of the field. The 30. Turning on the jet. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finds the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Stockton. Setting up the screen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab right down the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. On the move, it's Robinson. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dog! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick release on the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. All out of space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. A shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Humphrey. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 33. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Humphries. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They just keep firing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
There he goes. Ball is loose. And this fumble will score it out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Oh, that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Voorhees. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. From the gun, the ground game. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown, Georgia! Stealing a score on special teams. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Complete to the right. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Daniels. Got the quick pass. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They feed him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Completes it in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Right back to the well. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Got his man quickly. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's 40.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them in. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense, because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Third down play from the gun. Right on the money. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Dogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Jackson will throw. A strike downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Summers. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Using his legs, it smothers. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. You count up those explosive plays in a game and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The handoff keeps working on that clock. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Smothers. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in